Hello everyone, today is the second lecture, data pre-processing, and in this lecture we will talk about how to drop a feature. So let's start. Data frame dot drop. For example, if we decided to drop the blood pressure, we can write data frame dot drop function and within the bracket blood pressure, and then I can write x is equal to 1. What it means x is equal to 1? Column side. We want to drop the column, not the rows. And then at the end we can write in place equal to true. What it means? Update the data frame. Good. So we have dropped the blood pressure feature from the data frame. If you want to see info function, you won't be able to see the blood pressure feature in the data frame, right? So you can see there is no more blood pressure. Okay, the next is how to deal with the null values. Before going into details, first of all, we want to see how many null values in the data frame. For that, I'm going to use isNull function, data frame dot isNull dot sum. It will give me null values in each feature or the variable. So you can see pregnancy has 10, glucose 11 null values, and so on. So there are different ways to deal with the null values, but for example, one of them is imputation. And within the imputation, there are different ways to impute for null values, but I'm going to use mean. For example, we want to impute for the null values of, say, glucose variable or the feature. I can write data frame glucose equals glucose, data frame glucose dot fill NA. This is the function fill null values. And within the function, I'll write data frame glucose dot mean. What it means? Use the mean of glucose feature where you see null entries in the column. Good. So for example, if we go back and see how many null values for glucose, there were 11 values null for the glucose before imputation. Good. And we want to see what is the new situation for the glucose. So I'm going to write data frame glucose dot is null dot sum, and it will show me the null entries in the glucose feature. And now you can see there are 0 null values in the glucose feature because we have imputed the mean of glucose for the null entries. So there is no more null entry in the column. I think that's enough for today. Thank you very much and see you next time.